whatever you do, let's keep it until the diminished audience gets to one person. Is that okay? That'd be brilliant. I like that. Put the leaves back on the trees, turn the sun back up to heat. Let this summer last for one more week. Find yourself an open field, feel the earth beneath your feet. Let this summer last for one more week. In the corner of this field is the place I saw you kneel, praying to the God of love as I squint at the stars above. In my mind you're standing there, bits of grass still in your hair, drinking pints of lager top. I wish this summer it had never stopped. Love is blind and time will soon restore its sight. What I'd give for a time machine tonight. Hey Jordan, if you know it. Put the leaves back on the trees, turn the sun back up to heat. Let this summer last for one more week. Really loud. Find yourself an open field, feel the earth beneath your feet. Let this summer last for one more week. In the corner of this room is the place I stare at you. I wouldn't change for anyone, but where's that summer love all gone? Country walks and country smiles have been replaced with bathroom tiles, lawns to cut and bills to pay. A summer love, it has all gone astray. Take my hand and we will build a funeral pyre. Put the last 3 weeks upon the fire. Put the leaves back on the trees, turn the sun back up to heat. Let this summer last for one more week. No, much louder than that. Find yourself an open field, feel the earth beneath your feet. Let this summer last for one more week. Kick off your flip-flops and come dancing in the stream. Try and capture back that summer dream, but it's just not the same, you see. Have a listen to the brilliant Lyndon Webb Spanish guitar. wearing my clown shoes, all my clown feet that keep taking me down the roads where I shouldn't have been. I'm wearing my clown paint, all my pretty little face, but I don't see it that way, so I slap on that clown paste. And if you think I scare you, think what it's doing to me. I have to hide my sensitive side just to survive, you see, so I put on that clown coat. It's too big for me, but it's the only thing I feel comfortable in. Everybody knows my name, but I remain invisible just the same. I'm your man in the clown suits. Smoke or mirrors, whatever you choose. A punchline to take away your blues. I'm your man in the clown shoes. You'll find me in the clown town, Piccadilly, where Eros frowns down on the clowns like me. I'm appearing at the clown court, but it's not really me. I send a trained clown to take the custard pie for me. Everybody knows my name, but I remain anonymous just the same. I'm your man in the clown suit. Smoke or mirrors, whatever you choose. A punchline to take away your blues. I'm your man in the clown shoes. If by chance I scare you, that was my intent. I'll say sorry with a squirt of a flower. We're the same, we got no sense. I'm driving in a clown car. We're the show spoiler, selling that uncut joke to all you country folk. Have a listen to Trish Power. Everybody knows my name, but I remain anonymous just the same. I'm the member in the clown suit. Smoke or mirrors, whatever you choose. A punchline to deal with all your blues. I'm your man in the clown shoes. I'm on that circus train. I'm crossing those county lines. With a honk of my horn, I'll perform for the sad and forlorn. We're 2 songs in and only 2 people have left. That's a bit of a record for us. What a fantastic way to continue an evening at the wonderful Banbury Folk Club with a song about county lines drug dealing. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to be in this club. This is an incredibly important club for me because 25 years ago, the people that ran it then, wonderful Derek and Mary, they gave us the first chance to play at a folk club, and they didn't really like the music. That's why they're not here tonight. But they let us play, and at the risk of sounding very posy, David Bowie came along. No, sorry, it was Dave Pegg. You get the two mixed up. Anyway, Dave Pegg came along, and he really liked it, and he gave us an opportunity to become part of Folk Family, and I'm absolutely honoured to be here, and thank you so much. And I'm honoured that I'm co-patron of this wonderful, wonderful club. Strange enough, Derek and Mary can't be here because they're in London on a coach trip. This is true. They sent me a message saying can't be there, we're on a coach trip and going to Llandudno. And they're going to see, tonight they're in the Starlight Lounge of the Café de Paris. Watching a speciality act called Steve Daly. And they think it's a tribute act to Steve Knightley. It's the most peculiar thing. Anyway, God bless them, and you bastards for not coming.
Don't record that, Kev.
Oh no, sorry, no. They're just a bit shite as well. This song is about a friend of mine who was a fisherman who really wanted to be a farmer. And when he became a farmer, he realised he was really a fisherman. And it's called Hymn of the Sea. And it's not about fishing, and it's not about farming. But it is the only song with the word Persephone in it. I don't know why. Anyway, hope you like it. And there are no rhymes for Persephone. Go on, oh, I got it. I love this introduction from you. Go on, you count it. No more days of sails, bereft our breeze. No more nights of stars that do not favour me. No more slashing rain that cuts you to the bone. No more fishing nets full of stones. I spent too many years the wrong side of the sand. I pledged to plant these sea legs firmly in the land. Every salty air that drives a man insane, I'll purge this bloody brine from these bloody veins. Been a long time coming, but I finally see the key. This is your bit. Oh Lord, my boat's so small, vast is your sea. But in every furrow cloud I see a breaking wave, an ocean sunrise in every field of hay. In the sound of scattered crows I hear the flap of sail. The winter breeze through hedgerow trees becomes the siren's wail. Been a long time coming, nice one, but I finally see the key. Oh Lord, give it a big go for it. Oh Lord, my boat's so small, vast is your sea. Hey, do that line again. Oh Lord, my boat's so small, vast is your sea. Brilliant. And in every landlocked day, Poseidon called to me. In every drowned out Persephone. You tried to live a lie and shun almighty destiny, but you can't ignore the lure. I am him of the sea. Been a long time coming, but I finally see the key. Oh Lord, my boat's so small. Oh, my boat's so small. Vast is your sea. Been a long time coming, but I finally found the key. You lot on your own. Oh Lord, my boat's so strong, vast is your sea. Now this time people with that own Crocs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Freaky. Just people with flip-flops. I love you people, because they are the two pieces of footwear that I absolutely loathe. Oh Lord, my boat's so small. Really loud. Vast is your sea. One more time. Oh Lord, my boat's so small. Vast is your sea. Help us out with some clapping. Don't be shy. Very kind. This song is about a watch that an ex-girlfriend gave me, and I found it in my bureau drawer. And we're of the same generation, apart from a few people in the middle who understand what a bureau is. And I found it, and it stopped at the same time as she left me. And I found that fascinating. She ran off with a man called Lee. And I just noticed, actually, singing these songs, that I mentioned the word crow and crows a lot in songs. I don't know why. I don't know why. So every time you hear the word crow in the song, please go, hurrah. It's not in this song, by the way, because there is no rhyme for crow. Don't think about it. Anyway, and also stop enjoying yourselves, because this is folk music. Anyway, it's called The Man with the Watch, just to make it interesting. You're not counted it. Adds a bit of an edge, doesn't it? It's good. This broken heart you left behind beats the hell out of me, beats out of time. I hate those words, all things healed. Yes, I'm the man with the watch where time stands still. This broken man from a long gone tune, wandering a broken town, back to a broken ruin. I loathe those words, could have and should. Yes, I'm the man with the watch that's no damn good. life of time. You broke my dream. Now it's so clear what I might have been has turned nightmare. I hate those words. I told you so. Guess I'm the man with the watch that just won't go. Have a listen to the brilliant Lyndon Webb. Time can never heal all wounds. Someday they'll sneak up on you. When you finish counting sheep, it's then they'll crawl beneath the sheets. This broken home that I can't fix, once made of stone, now made from hay and sticks. How can you leave when the wolf's at the door? Yes, I'm the man with the watch that went no more. I hate those words. How do you feel? Yes, I'm the man with the watch where time stands still. Time stands still. Time stands still. The reason I love this absolutely brilliant folk club is because it's one of the most innovative folk clubs. It gives people a chance like me and my silly folk songs. And it's a broad umbrella, isn't it, folk? But I've always believed that it is the very first music. Don't you think? Every other music, everything you can think of, whether it be pirate, metal, or rock, or country, folk, everything came from folk music. And what I love about the world is that we all speak different languages, we all have different attitudes towards people in certain cultures and everything, but we all have music in common. It's the only thing that the whole world has in common. Despite the heinous regimes of other countries and the awful kind of oppression of people in other countries about their sexuality and religion, and all these places still have music, and I really hope that that's the one thing that is prevalent in the entire universe. I really hope when aliens land, and everything comes from folk, and every country has got folk music, and I love that. And it came from a whittled bone, or banging along to a bird song or a mammoth. I know. Anyway, but I wrote this song, and I don't know what it's like. I don't know whether it's any good, but I've tried to make a song about folk music and folk itself, because I don't know about you, but folk music is the only music that is hated by everyone. But except us.
Yeah.
If you say to the kids in my pub, "Oh, I play folk music," they go, "Ooh." You know, they think it's diddly diddly finger in your ear, but they're listening to folk music, and it's not like that. And And I just wondered, and I'm sure we're like the parents, aren't we? Little kid, we're the parents, and all other music are the children that have come from this. And anyway, I'm rabbited on too much. Look, this is called Folk Melody, and it will appear on our brand new album, which I can't remember the name of. And it features lead vocals from Trish Power. Listen, we've got more chance of getting this right than I have of knowing who was in Celebrity Big Brother. No chance. This is only the second time we've got to play this. It's so exciting. This could be a disaster. Anyway, let's do it. 2, 3, 4. That's where it started. A whittled bone, tune along to the choring song of a murder of crows. And there was the kid skin over a hollowed stump, with a trump and thump to the trump of a mammoth's trunk. Many years have passed since then, but some things stay the same, like the sound of the surf, heaven and earth, the lightning and the rain, the hue and cry of the city sprawl adds a timbre to it all. The bell that is the earth rings joyously. A folk melody, folk melody, folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. It's in that soul. It started rock and roll. It's the Cotton Club, wrapped in grime. It's the fire in coal. It is the white horse on every breaking new wave. It's the history of all country. It's the world's band-aid. It's the parent who endures disdain from their little ones, but knows eventually they'll see the power of folk song. It's a Mozartian lullaby, sang to every newborn child, the tears of slavery and liberty. A folk melody. Folk melody, folk melody. Enjoy it, folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. And again, folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. Help us out. Folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. The clappy bit. Help us out. When the gods return again from their celestial realm, cull the chaff from the wheat, reboot the earth again. Mammoth will sing once more to the cawing crows. The bell of the new world rings gratefully. A folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. Folk melody, folk melody. Folk melody, folk melody, folk melody, folk melody. On a whittle barn. And a hunting dog. And a kid's getting drowned. It has begun. Can you hear the words? Can you hear the words at the back?
Yeah.
Can the judges hear the words in the corner there? Can you hear the words? That's because of the fantastic sound guy and the brilliant, brilliant booker of Banbury Folk Club, Ian. Please give him a
Yay!
The massive team here that do this as well. God, we've never played that ever. You
Brilliant.
didn't even know it.
Do that one again.
I was really interested to hear Dave's wonderful song about the moon earlier on, hoping that, yeah, because it's great. This is the first folk gig I've ever been to where there are two songs about the moon in the same kind of evening. Mine's slightly different. It's about the Nazi atrocity that was the little Doha factory where they built a V1 and V2 rocket. I'm sure you know the story, but all the scientists, or as we call them now, SS officers, escaped to America and created what was the Saturn Moon Project and the Apollo mission, which eventually, allegedly, put a man on the moon. And I'm really fascinated. I was fascinated when I was a kid with this story, and I'm still fascinated with it now, because I wondered what it was like to be a slave in those tunnels and the little Banbury factory, digging tunnels where the war was ostensibly over, but Hitler wanted his wonder weapon, which was Brown was going to deliver, and didn't, and how that created, 20 years later, the fantastic world experience that was putting the man on the moon. And I don't know what I think about it. I wrote this song from the perspective of someone who was one of those people with a star on their chest that was digging that tunnel. And it's called Tunnel to the Moon. Go for it, Nate. Knocked a man down to the ground for a bite of cheese, a fist of bread, and a cheek of meat. I wish that I could say it was to feed my family. It's just the way you survive the day in the middle of our factory. I watched a woman bribe a god with a hollow kiss. From professor to a whore, they made us into this. Don't think about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be worse. It's just the way you survive the day in the tunnels of the middle hour. They got their man on the moon, but to me it's made from a bite of cheese, a fist of bread, a hollow kiss, and a cheek of meat. Looked down on by the falling stars of the Mittelbader factory. He looked at me in 43 as if I wasn't there, both adorned by skull and bones, our insignia. The next time that I saw him was 1963, in the back of a limousine with John F. Kennedy. They sent a man to the moon, but to me it's made from a bite of cheese, a fist of bread, a hollow kiss, and a cheek of meat. Surrounded by the falling stars of the Mittelbader factory. It seems the end justifies the means. That's what I tell myself when I think of that round of cheese. What shame we bury and bore just to live for one day more and survive. One small step for him, a giant lesson for the rest of mankind. They put a man on the moon, but to me it's still made from a bite of cheese, a fist of bread, a hollow kiss, and a cheek of meat. In a tunnel to the moon, walk fallen stars of the Mittelbader factory. I know. This song is this song is how to cheer someone up when I don't know about you, but you know when you're on a beach with someone and they just can't cheer up, and you're in the most beautiful place in the world, and you get moody. Anyone moody here? I'm really moody. Anyone moody? Getting a song. And I always think you can't find the light switch. And this song is called When the Light Switch Can't Be Found. It's written by my wife. Okay, matey? 2, 3, 4. I don't wanna go to bed just yet, 'cause I'm afraid that I'll forget just one single second of the day I spent with you. That is something that I really do not want to do. I love this verse. I don't want to leave this beach just yet. We barbecued and argued, then argued again. Guess we knew since '92 that it would be like this. One day we're kids in clover, the next on a precipice. When that dark night brings you down and the light switch can't be found, I will be your guide back to the brighter side. The battery struck us longer than you know. I will always find a way back home. I don't want to see your face just yet. Tell me it's hard to smile as wide as the day that we first met. Go get that old photograph, a looking glass back to the past. Find that person peeping at you from that gloomy mass. When that dark place brings you down and the light switch can't be found, I will be your guide back to the lighter side. The knot we've tied just cannot be undone. This is the bit I love. I will always find a way back home. Go in tandem down that rocky country road. I'll do the pedaling, lighten up your load. And this bit. When that dark mood brings you down and the light switch can't be found, you'll know that one. I will be your guide back to the other side. The match we struck was brighter than the sun. We will always find a way back home. So here we are, just you and me, watching the stars and sitting here quietly. It's been a long week, it's been a long day, it's been a long time since we have been this way. Listen to the beating of their wings, moving to the rhythm of the wind. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. Those angels know how to dance. at the celestial hall. You know the rumba, the lambada, and the waltz and the samba, those angels know them all. Watch those cherubim grab those seraphim as they start to spin, and the choir sings. Listen to the beating of their wings, moving to the rhythm of the wind. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. Try that line. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. And the feathers fall down from above onto the unwanted and alone. Last chorus, guys. Listen to the beating of their wings, moving to the rhythm of the wind. We're lying on our backs, lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. Hey, do that line again. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. Big ending. Lying on our backs, watching feathers fall from angels. From angels. From angels. Thank you so much for listening to us in the first half. Please stick around for the second half. And don't forget to exit via the gift shop.
It's here behind us.
That I read about when I was a kid, and they'd been married for 62 years and ended up in the same care home. And I wondered about how someone could be together for 62 years with someone on a farm called Tile Farm, and they must have made that farm into a little island surrounded by an ocean of their love. And me and Patrick Melody, my friend, who lived on the Harmony estate, that you don't need to know that, do you? But anyway, he and I went to Tile Farm School, and we suddenly realised that the estate that we both lived on in Orpington in Kent was really their farm. When we read this article in the Orpington and Kentish Times about this woman called Genie, and I'm ashamed to say I can't remember her husband's name, but it was an article about how they met and what happened to them. But what was the bizarre thing about it, a bit like finding out that Nazis had put a man on the moon, was that I suddenly realised that the world that I knew as a 11-year-old boy at a school in Tile Farm Road wasn't the world that had existed years ago. That had been a farm with two people, one of them called Genie, and they'd farmed that land. And I know it sounds silly, but to kind of realise that as a kid was like mind-blowing. I know this is boring, but it made me go, whoa, you know? And what has been and what will be, it's really odd. Because you think that this is it, don't you? And it's not. It's all going to be wondrously changed and we're all going to speak Chinese. Just kidding. Anyway, it's called The Ocean. I hope you like it. It's the only song in the whole world that has the word glitter ball in it, which isn't a rhyme for Persephone. Strange enough, they went on their honeymoon to the Hotel de Landudno in Paris. How freaky is that? 'Cause that's like, and that's just to see if anyone was listening in the first place. See what I did there? And he looked across at Genie. Genie took his hand, and she gave him that same awkward smile she gave when it all began. That's fucking wrong, isn't it? Anyone know this song? Anyone know this song? Anyone? Oh, I've got it. Yeah, thank you. We can edit that out. Obviously, the person that is writing my simulation hasn't actually got this right yet. And he looked across at Genie, and Genie looked right back. And she gave him that same awkward smile she gave at the church picnic. And he walked across the dance floor like Moses through the sea. And he looked down on her freckled face, said, "Come dance with me." And he'd never been a dancer, he'd never had much call. So he followed a circling speck of light from the glitter ball. And when the band stopped playing, they went and sat a spell. She became the ocean into which he fell. And they worked all in the rock and the clay, and what he didn't squander, she hid away for that great future day when they'd build a boat from their hopes and both sail away on the ocean that their love had become that day. And she'd never been a lover, she'd never had much call. So she stared the flickering candlelight on the bedroom wall. And when they lay together and the room was quiet and still, he became the ocean into which she fell. And they lived their entire lives down on Tile Farm, a place no bigger than a giant's palm. But to them it was an ocean their love had become. And each night they would sail into the sun. And he sat down beside Genie, and Genie took his hand. She gave him that same awkward smile she gave when it all began. red water, and at the setting sun, as it sank into the ocean, that their love had begun. This is for any Johnny Cash fans. I'm wearing Johnny Cash's shirt, the one he wore when he sang Hurt. If you don't believe me, look at the tag, it says "Walk by the Man in Black." I'm wearing his glasses too, the Ray-Bans with the tint of blue. Wore them just imagine, they say they make me look like him. I'm wearing Johnny Cash's shirt, the one he wore when he sang Hurt. If you don't believe me, look at the tag, it says "For my man in black." I'm driving through Kingsland town, listening to that unique sound. Can't believe a voice like it came from a town as long as this. That Nashvilleian guy sold me a letter of authenticity. I know it's a lie, you see, but I'm blinded by idolatry, 'cause I'm wearing Johnny Cash's shoes. I love shoes, the ones from Folsom Prison Blues. You're a heel if you say I hate. Got the soul of a sinner and the tongue of a saint. Go for it, Lind. Tennessee 3, highwayman or rockabilly, said to me in the Grand Opry, do I look like you and you look like me? 'Cause I'm wearing Johnny Cash's studs, out of respect and a thing called love. Got my name there on the back, it says my name is J.R. Johnny Cash shirts, Johnny Cash shirts, Johnny Cash shirts. How you doing, Dave? Oh, Johnny Cash shirts, Johnny Cash shirts, Johnny Cash shirts. Hey ladies, try this. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like Johnny Cash shirt. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Drop it, everyone. Johnny Cash shirt. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. This time whisper it. This time, think it. Brilliant. See? We are the last generation who can think for ourselves. Have a listen to Lyndon Webb. Lyndon Webb, ladies and gentlemen. this empty chair at the front. Last chance, really loud. Johnny Cash's, Johnny Cash's, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Johnny Cash had a shirt like that. Oh, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash. This isn't a bit like cricket, really good fun to play, but not much fun to watch. I am the vein under the ground. I am the vein the miner has found. Pulled from the soil through man's sweat and toil. I am the vein, I am the stone. I am the ore in the stone. Pulled from the rock with chisel and block. Put to the fire and mountain and mire. I am the vein, I am the stone, I am the ore. In the furnace glass, I'm mixed with copper and gold. And the workers pray. I'm taught to sing and tune to ring. I am the vein, I am the stone, I am the ore, I am the bell. This is your clappy bit next time. I rang for the old, and I rang for the new, and I heard you pray as the harvest grew. I called to the man, come in from the fields. I am the bell, come hear me peal. I sent you to Ukraine, and I brought you home, and I heard you cry for the bullets you've thrown. I watched your beats grow long and grey. I am the bell, come hear me pray. Of generations of congregations, I saw this town turn condemnation. I watched this church dwarfed and ignored, but I'm still the bell, the voice of the Lord. The bell, cracked and worn. I am the bell from the tower torn, thrown in the earth, ne'er ring again. I am the bell, I am the ore, I am the stone, I am the vein. I am the bell, I am the ore, I am the stone, I am the vein. I am the bell, I am the ore, I am the stone, I am the vein. I am the bell, song for me. I am the bell under the ground. I am the bell, the miners found. Sorry about cocking up the lyric, and I'm really sorry. What's wrong with it? Oh, right, I do know what's wrong with me because this. We're going to do a brand new song that I've only just given to the guys. And anyone here from Birmingham? Are you really? Do you remember? There was a club called Burberry's in Birmingham on Broad Street. Anyone know that? And every week in the 1980s, they used to put on a music night, and loads of people played. But the man that ran it was called Dave Travis. He's still a good mate now, and he didn't just put on indie bands, because in the 80s it was like Edwin Collins and Orange Juice and all these bands, and I was involved in a couple of bands, and he used to put us on. But he also put on people like Fairport, and he also put on loads, Ashley Hutchins and stuff, and John Martin, and it was a fantastic place, and people of a like mind, like you guys, would all go along just to see who was on. I remember John Martin playing one day, and there was a group of people who, of a certain kind of age, and then the next week, there was Everything But the Girl. Remember them?
Yeah.
Remember that? And there were people of a much younger age who considered themselves to be much cooler. But it was exactly the same music. And I just wondered, you would love that, and you would love that, and I just couldn't. And it was the first time I realised that music was this bizarre thing that, you're told to like something, but there's loads of stuff out there that we haven't discovered. And anyway, that's not important about the song, and it hasn't got crows in it. But anyway, it's how I met my wife, and she was standing on a chair dancing, and I have to sing this song because I know you don't know it, and I know you don't know it. It's called because the place the club was called the Clip Club, and I met her there, and it's the only song in the whole world that has two words which I've always wanted to get in a song. Caterwauling. Describe your vocals. Caterwauling and caterwauling. No, it's two words. There's one word. Oh, really? No shit, Sherlock. Well, I don't know where it comes from, but I love the word caterwauling, and I love, caterwauling, 4 syllables, which means that's why I got chucked out of Nashville. I used to work in Nashville for a very short amount of time, but when I worked there, the guy from Virgin said, right, the thing is about country music, this was in the 90s, so it's probably changed. He says, the thing about country music is 2 syllables good, 3 syllables. He said that's why no president of the United States has ever had more than 2 syllables in his name. I know, that's what he said to me.
Roosevelt?
No, man, that's Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Kennedy. I'm just saying what he said to me. And strangely enough, bizarre thing was, I'm working with this guy, and he said, I think.
Obama.
Sorry?
Obama.
Yeah, you don't count the first name, do you?
That's at least 10 syllables.
Diana. Well, I've forgotten about it because anyway, it doesn't matter. But strange enough, this bloke said to me, he went, "You know what, Gerry? I found something. I'm sorry to do the accent in a kind of Jim Davidson crap way, but I've got to because it doesn't work if it doesn't." He said, "I'm sorry, Gerry. I think some of your songs are very patronising." I went, "I think you'll find that's patronising." Straight over his head. I never worked there again. Anyway, I hope you like it, but I've always wanted to get the word defibrillator.
Hey!
It's a great word. And the best thing about it is it's got Kat singing backing vocals and she can't say it. Defibrillator. It was great in the studio. It's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, you're Trish. Kat's my wife. You're Trish, you're Linda, Kat's my wife. Right. So sorry. I'll tell you what, there's a professional band on next month. Okay, if we get away with this, I'm going to buy you a house. Wait, I need the lyric. So embarrassing. Oh, no, you're alright. And yeah, to warn you, it's 25 minutes long. Okay? I know the place, I know the time that she stole that heart of mine, the Click Club nights at Burberry's. She was standing on the chair, waving her arms in the air, caterwauling to her favorite song. I can't become the indie band at all. I only know I hope she didn't fall. That chair was so rickety, and she danced enthusiastically. So I said, lean on me. I don't know why.
Was it her smile?
Don't ask me why. It might have been the way she swayed when the band sang, hey, 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 hey. I love this bit. Her touch to me was eccentricity, and without words she told me how my life was going to be. Never met a girl like her before. My love life was a heart murmur. Then she defibrillated me. There is no rhyme. Wow, how she played air bass guitar when the band sang la 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 la. That's when it started. How it ends, no one can say.
No one can say.
I asked if I could hold her and she said okay, and we both sang hey hey hey.
Was it her smile?
Don't even try.
Was it her eyes?
I don't know why I loved the way she yelled hurrah when the band sang na na na. Na, na, na. I love this last verse. The Click Club is no longer there. Before it closed I went and bought that chair. It seemed some wear and tear. It might be just a fantasy, or my eyesight failing me, but she looks exactly the same, you see. When she climbs up while I put that record on and leans on me and sways to that same old song. We don't need the click crowd there, just a record player and chair, spinning us right back to who we were. Ain't that true? Was it her personality, her individuality? It seems like only yesterday when she waved, yelled hurrah, played guitar and swayed when the band sang hey 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 hey. No, this is what I love about folk. One more. Oh, shite, really?
Depends on the audience, but one more in the set.
Oh, shame.
If the audience start baying for blood, then you're going to
God, yeah, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's fine. No, well, thank you very, very, very much for listening to us. Please come back to another concert. We haven't had time to go through all the songs that we were supposed to. But thank you so much. I want to do this because it features the most fantastic accordion from Trish Power, and it was a request from someone who's come very, very far to see us. So I hope you don't mind. And it's for anyone who likes anyone who likes literature. It's about a character in a Robert Louis Stevenson book called Alan Breck. Anyone know that? Kidnapped. You know that book? Kidnapped. And I really like it because he had this dream of Scottish independence, and I love this flawed character, something that's kind of pretty mythical and isn't going to happen or might happen. Yeah, you got this. Anyway, and it features the most amazing. I wrote it especially for Trish. No pressure. Yeah, we like the set to end with kind of disastrous thing crashes. So. It doesn't matter though because we're folk family, and I love this, don't you? It's G, yes. We're trying to do that Saturday, didn't we? I'd love that, wouldn't you? If like you were going to see Coldplay and you paid 275 quid to sit miles away to see them on a tiny thing, and you saw Chris Martin turn around and go, is it in G? Do I come in? It'd be great, wouldn't it? Brilliant. Mind you, you guys have only donated, so it doesn't matter. Alan Breck, it is time to forget all the pipes and the drums that you followed to Culloden. The dream that you had there has gone astray. It has gone like the sun at the end of the day. Can you hear the lament from the loom of the lips of the men who long to journey home? They sleep in the soil, but their hearts fly aloft, back to the burn valley and croft. The salmon will always be pushed back again. The sturgeon will always be owned by the king. They'll even change the words of the songs that you sing. The heather is tethered with rope and with stay by a rose that grows so far away. Alan Breck, wandering the moor, but the freedom you craved long will be mourned. It lives in the babble of men and the beck, till the return of another like Alan Breck. It sleeps in the thistle, sky and sea spray, will return like the sun at the start of the day. Thank you so much for listening to us. Can I have a big hand, please, for the remarkable and stunningly brilliant and wonderfully named Trish Power. Amazing, constantly surprises me. Lyndon Spider Webb.
The wonderful Mr. Gerry Colvin!
Don't forget the amazing Banbury Folk Club.
Yay!
Bring your friends. If everyone here brought a small child to the next production, we'd all be arrested.
You can do it, Gerry. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have another one for the amazing. How about Trish summed it up? Gerry Colvin.
So much. That was great accordion, though, wasn't it?
Simulation was quite great.
I shouldn't have.
That's false method, really.
Sorry? I'll just have to play it louder. Hands up for a fast song.
Yay!
Hands up for a slow song.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the present government we having at the moment is for a slow song.
Whatever.
Well, you might not be able to hear this guitar, but I think that might be an advantage. I'd like to leave you with, I rather arrogantly thought I could write a James Bond theme. And yeah, I did that as well. But yeah, here we do this one.
Very helpful.
And this features the most amazingly brilliant guitar from Lyndon Webb and the most fantastic accordion from Trish Power. And slightly average backing vocals from both of them. Joking! I'm joking, it's for anyone who likes Snickers bars.
Oh.
Do you know what? This I must say this, forgive me, I won't go on for long, but I have to say this song is called Someone Else's Shoes, and it's about someone who always wants to be someone else, wants to be James Bond, wants to be someone else, or have what other people have got. And I don't know about you, but I've never really wanted that. I'm quite happy with, do you know what I mean? I like the idea that the whole, all existence, all my existence has brought us to this very place today. You know, we're the survivors. We survived the plague. We survived invasions from other countries. We survived the Neanderthal and Homo sapien kind of confusion. We went through. I know it's. I know it sounds like. Don't know that. But we are the survivors. And all fate and all whatever religion or whatever thing you believe in, everything has brought us to this very room, this moment, and that's got to be the best thing ever, isn't it? It is, though, isn't it? And I feel really lucky, and it's horrible for people that are in terrible conflict and everything, but I dislike it when you meet someone or have a relationship with someone who thinks you should be more richer or better or live in a bigger house or have a bigger car or, you know, anyway. Sorry, I don't mean to bang on about that. Anyway, this is called Someone Else's Shoes. It's for anyone who likes marathon bars. Okay, Buddy Bagels, go for it. 2, 3, 4. Standing at the roll-right stones, so in love and so alone, as wondrous a place as two people could possibly be. But still you're not satisfied, you have to look through ocean eyes. You say the clouds are the waves and the stars are the sparkling sea. We stand on a green beach, the stones become whale bones as raven black sea crows whirl that web up above. See, I told you I love crows. Don't ask me if we're nearly there yet. We'll be nearly there soon, but we have to stop along the way to go dancing with the moon. Patience is the precious gift you always seem to lose. Why do you always have to be somewhere else and in someone else's shoes? I love shoes. You say you like Snickers bars, but not the chocolate or nougat. I say that's plain nuts if you look at it logically, and ignore the toffee It's hard to love and understand someone with a half-empty glass in their hand. You tell me empty and full are absolutes actually. We stand at a cross in the road. You ask me which way do we go. I say how the hell should I know? Just been here's heavenly. And it is. Don't ask me if we're nearly there yet. We'll get there when we can. But we have to stop along the way to make castles in the sand. Envy is the deadly sin you always seem to choose. Why do you always have to be somewhere else and in someone else's shoes? I love this bit. Destiny and destination are just a page away. Don't be so impatient. Just enjoy today. Listen to the Gerry Colvin Orchestra. Bond it up, Trish. Don't ask me if we're nearly there yet. Keep on waiting. Somebody want to? Yeah, I've got it now. I'm so sorry. Don't ask me if we're nearly there yet. The journey still goes on. But we have to stop along the way to go dancing with the sun. Jealousy's the very thing that gets a hold on you. Why do you always have to be somewhere else and in someone else's shoes? Thank you so much for listening to us. It's not Christmas, but may I be the first to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Feature on our Christmas record, which comes out in November, called Happy Holidays. Thank you so much. When the snow has ceased to fall and the flowers cease to grow, when there are no more wheat fields when the last Christmas carol fades melodically, you will still be holding hands with me. When the last Christmas needle falls from the last Christmas tree, you will still be holding hands with me. When selfishness and greed tear down what we all believe, when old Saint Nick's forgotten and that man from Galilee, when the last Christmas snowman melts into history, you will still be holding hands with me. When the last Christmas needle falls from the last Christmas tree, you will still be holding hands with me. This fact above all others gives me strength to carry on. Your hand is always there for me when everyone has gone, and when the last Christmas candle burns down finally, you will still be holding hands with me. When the last Christmas needle falls from the last Christmas tree, you will still be holding